The biggest game in the world in 2020 was Animal Crossing. Absolutely exploded, with obviously all of us being more or less locked at home with COVID and other situations going around the world. Farming and home games have sprung up everywhere, but none have really combined that real Animal Crossing feel with some actual proper PvP. And that's exactly what the LONGVINTER is trying to achieve. It's just gone into early access literally today. I've already put up a video of a Let's Play on my second channel, JCraft. The link for that will be in the comment section down below. So go and check it out, subscribe and watch the first episode. And here's a quick rundown of what to expect with this game that's just gone into early access. I first saw this and thought, oh my god, it's too on the nose. It's too much inspired by Animal Crossing, literally. But it is adding the components of DayZ to the game. You can play on official servers with up to 50 other players on each server, or you can go ahead and rent your own. And I won't be surprised if we see this pop up on some websites soon, so that you can go and rent one if you can't be bothered hosting it yourself. There is no direct single player, and it obviously is PvP and co-op with no offline base raiding. Your tent or your house that you'll build will never get destroyed by other players. You'll land on an outpost or an island like this, and you can actually go to other outposts or islands to get different types of resources, which you then take to vendors' machines and sell. You'll also be able to buy stuff on a rotational basis, tools, maybe possibly weapons, and you basically got to make the most out of the flowers and crops that you can grow and sell. There is an energy system in it. You need to eat regularly to keep the energy system up, and if it goes to zero, you'll pretty much die. It's got literally all the mechanics you've seen in Animal Crossing. You'll be doing a whole lot of fishing, because that's one component of selling your goods, and setting up your tent, which will expand and allow you to place all sorts of stuff inside. You'll find points of interest to go ahead and loot, and I've got plans to have even bigger points of interest towards the north, where it will significantly start getting a bit harder and a little bit colder. You'll loot lots of crates. You'll find other vending machines plotted all around, and these generally won't give you as good a price maybe, but you can buy other items from them and other players. You can actually trade directly with players by selling it to these machines and then go and buying the stock that players dump in them. When you go to shoot someone or use a tool or weapon, it zooms out to give you a bit of line of sight, and yeah, you've got to basically take them on and you'll be able to loot their bodies. At the moment, the only other wildlife is some chickens or turkeys, so far that I've discovered at least anyway. The devs have worked on this game, 2 of them, full time for the last year, and it has come out of the blue. I've not seen or heard about this game until today, and I just thought, wow, they sent me a key, and I was like, yep, fine, let's give it a shot. And yeah, it is exactly what it says on the tin. Animal Crossing with DayZ PvP. There's no hand holding with this either, only a few tiny little hints, and you've got to work out how to craft stuff in benches. There's no recipes that immediately pop up, so it's a bit of experimentation. That reminds me a little bit of Minecraft, although not as complicated. You simply have to dump stuff into a workbench and see if it creates a recipe, or maybe into a campfire to make recipes as well. You can go ahead and upgrade your tent onto a house where lots of players can actually share and give a code to each other so you can get in and out. And I do believe the developers are from Finland. So I have made a few jokey comments on their trailer saying that this is just way too close to Animal Crossing. But as long as they don't get sued, then this is not a bad little shout. I have actually got a bit addicted to it. I was only meant to jump on for 20 minutes, do a quick little impression, and I came away after an hour and a half. You can find parts to make your own guns, you can get chainsaws and upgrades to do all sorts of stuff in chopping down trees, and eventually I'll work out how to make actual planks out of the logs that I keep chopping. So yeah, if you ever loved Animal Crossing but you wanted something with a little bit more excitement in it, then this game may be for you, and it just might be a bit of a laugh and a bit of a joke hanging out with your friends. It's super cheap at the moment, in early access, just gone live. Definitely give it a shout. You want to see more full gameplay? I'm going to do a few Let's Play episodes over the coming days, with the first one up already on my second channel. Go and check it out, and I'll see you ratbags later.